Yeah, good afternoon. Good evening, everyone. So this class will be completely solving some of the numericals related to this metrology as well as the surface measurements. Okay. And the doubts will be clarified at the end of the session. So let us start. You can take some time to solve this question, then we can discuss the answer.
1.06, right?
1.0.
06.
Okay. What is the unit?
Micrometer.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
we always consider the magnitude only as in.
Uh, yeah, you do according to your assumptions, then we can discuss at the end.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So everyone is getting the same value, 1.06 microns.
Yes.
Okay. So we stick to the basic formula, that is to the cutoff length. So here we have to sum up all the areas. Plus 40. divided by the cutoff length is zero point 0.8. And along with this, we have given the other things also, that is vertical as well as horizontal magnifications. Just have to keep those in the denominator. And everything is in mm. This is in mm square. This will be in mm. So you will get the answer in mm. If you multiply by 1000, you will get in microns. Okay.
Yes.
So the
Sir,
magnification comes here.
summation area.
Yeah. Sorry.
Summation area, we have to sum all the areas, right? Means
Yeah. Yeah.
you have
Sorry.
shown
Sorry.
only the top areas.
Yes. Yes. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. All the areas.
Okay, sir.
Sir, can you kindly repeat about this magnification part?
So this magnification, so you have to divide by this the magnification area, you can say. So this is the vertical as well as horizontal that you have to keep in the denominator in order to avoid that magnification effect.
So like means we are just multiplying by both the horizontal and
Yes,
vertical.
yes, yes. Clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, what was the unit?
So if you multiply with the 1000, you will get in microns. Otherwise, it will be in mm.
Okay. Excuse me, it's both above and below area is given, but only above area you have added.
No, no, I have added both the things. As pointed out by one of the student, we have to add all the areas.
Okay, means both above and below all added. And then
Yes.
this point 8 came from where?
Can you repeat?
The point 0.8 magnification factor.
It is in the denominator here.
Okay, no, that is 1000 and 100. What about point 0.8?
Here, the cutoff length, sampling length.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Continue.
2.5.
Yes, sir. 2.5.
Okay. Yeah, remember, if there is an inclination like this, so while calculating surface roughness, there is no influence of this tilting angle. Whatever might be the shape, here they might have given this square shape. They can give any shape like rectangular, square. Okay. So you can stick to the same formula, that is summation of areas divided by the length in which you are taking. So here the pattern is repeating. So you can take only this much since it is the thing that is repeating, and you can do the same procedure as discussed earlier. That is the total area above will be 5 into 5, and the denominator is the total length, that is 5 plus 5. So this will be in micron square and this will be micron, so you'll get in micrometer.
But sir, if we directly do 5 by 2,
uh, you can do 5 by 2, correct? That also you can do. But as I discussed here, the shape is square, so it's quite simple. Suppose if I give a triangle or something else, then you can see.
yes, now got it.
Sir, but for choosing the reference datum,
Yes.
since we are just adding the areas, of course, the area will remain the same. So, like for convenience, can we just add all the areas directly?
Yeah. Means you are saying area all these three.
Yes, sir, directly.
Yeah, you can add, and you should take the total length.
Yes.
Since it is repeating, so it will be the same. Okay.
One.
Okay. Anyone is getting 0? So everyone is getting 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is the question is they try to trick you by giving this value -1. Okay. Since our formula remains the same, summation of, but you have for this you have to take modulus since they have given minus sign for you, divided by n. Okay, you can sum 1 1 1 1 divided by 1 2 3 4. You'll get that is 1. Okay. Any doubts in this question?
No,
No.
sigma AB L,
Sorry.
sigma summation of area by total length.
Yes, yes. Here, instead of area, they have given you the peak and valley heights.
So the individual area will be L by 4,
Yes.
and that is multiplied 4 times
Okay.
divided by L.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct, no?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Then let's move to the next question.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. This is a memory-based question. So here, remember there will be waviness. Right side will be the maximum. Okay. Then this is something to do with roughness, and then this is something to do with the width of the roughness. Okay. Then yeah, that's it. So I have given so many nomenclatures on this. Just remember those. If the question is asked, it will be very easy to take the answer. Yeah. Just a second. Carry on.
D.
Okay.
D, sir.
Okay, okay. So this is the fundamental deviation. Mhm. This is the tolerance. I think just by seeing the options also you can guess. So tolerance will not. They have asked you the tolerance value, which it will not like plus or minus 0.008. Okay, this is the tolerance width of the tolerance 0.016. I think it is clear to everyone. Let's move to the next.
D.
Okay. So everyone is getting same answer plus or minus 0.045.
Yes.
Okay. So there was one question at the last session. So what we do with the bilateral tolerance? So here it is a bilateral tolerance but equal. So in this case we just add up the tolerances. So in this case 0.02 plus 0.01 plus 0.015, which is 0.045. Okay, but if it is bilateral, but if it is not equal, then it is better you go with the main formula. Here you can directly add all these tolerances. Okay, suppose if they are not equal, just follow this method. Okay,
Sir,
yeah.
um, generally, if not considering the whole tolerance sink, but generally, if we have just a shaft or hole alone with this kind of a tolerance, in that kind of case, what will be the fundamental deviation? For example, a shaft with the same tolerance.
Okay, you are saying instead of this, yeah, that depends on where you're drawing this baseline.
So actually, it will be a zero line from which like both of them are at same distance. No? So like zero line and plus 0.045 and minus
Okay,
0.04.
okay,
So
like
both are
this.
like equally near. No? So what will be the
You are saying like this. Suppose if I take this is a shaft and this is hole. The tolerance will be shifted like this. I think in that case it is better, the diagram will do better rather than doing these things. It is quite forward.
So like considering only the shaft alone or hole alone, sir.
Uh, so what's exactly your question is?
Sir, actually, if you see the previous question, sir, like you explained that tolerance, yeah, yes, sir, like this, like here we have the nearest dimension is 0.09, no, sir,
Okay.
0.0. But instead, like we consider a diagram where we have plus 0.045 and minus 0.045.
Like this.
Yes, sir. So this will be, yeah, yes, sir, this one.
Okay.
So here both of them are equally far from the zero line, sir.
Correct, correct.
Which will be the fundamental deviations.
Zero. Fundamental deviation for bilateral tolerances is zero.
Okay, sir, but actually, it must be like either of the tolerances, no, sir? Because
No, it
yeah,
is how far you are situated from the basic size. Now this is exactly situated on the line, na? So it will be zero. The fundamental deviation is zero.
so which means like even if it is not equal on both the sides for all bilateral tolerances, the fundamental deviations will.
Yes, yes, because they are on the line, so there is no point of doing fundamental deviation, and they are also equal, even though they are not equal. So fundamental deviation will help you to find this value, so that you can find the tolerance.
Yes.
Okay. So in this case, you can easily find the tolerance, no? So there is no need of fundamental deviation.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is how you proceed in this type of questions. You can just so, and similarly the same term comes here but with the minus sign. The same values come here. So 50 minus 48, it is 2. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So in this question, this diagram is just to confuse you. So this is direct formula. Okay. And maximum peak value has given is 20. So you will get 5. Because in this they have given the profile, but we don't have any signature of the profile. So in that case, you can directly go with this formula.
Sir,
Yeah.
this formula is how derived? How
H max.
is mm,
Uh, so this is something to do with the machining, metal cutting. From there, you can directly get. I will just give an idea. You can just see there is actually derivation. Okay, that derivation is something to do with the feed. That is, you remember this formula?
yes, sir.
This comes from this value, but H max, I think right now I don't have any answer, but maybe empirical formula, I guess. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay. Yeah. Any comments?
Yes, sir. In this figure, if they will have given up us the base, then
Pitch.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Then we are going with our regular formula area by
We also
length.
need this one, right? The
They
height
have
also.
given,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, it is given. Yeah, then in that case, you can go with the normal formula. You should not use this.
and
In that
that
case, you
too.
should go by this. Okay.
These are a summation of means just single area of triangle divided by its base.
Yes. You should take a central line everywhere. Okay, central line. Then you should calculate this is the peak height, which is 10 in this case. So
We can't take that center line at base.
here,
Yes,
in that case, you don't have any values. Generally, you should take the central line at the center, na, so that the upper and bottom area should be equal. So I have discussed one M system, I think. M or E system. I discussed two types of systems. So we have to follow that system. So this is like a datum line, you can say. From that, you have to take the values. So that at the end, if you get any surface roughness value, it should be above or below the central line.
in one of the previous questions where square profile was given.
Yes, yes. This one,
No, before this.
this one.
Yes, sir. In this case, means we can't take center line at bottom.
So in this case, yeah, the profile it's itself, but in general, we take the central line in order to decide. But in this case, we are going with a different formula. Even if you can do this, even if you can take sum of area by length, that also works. But in general, we'll take a center line and calculate the peak and valley heights. I think you can try at the bottom also. I think it should also give the same value because at the end of the day, you are doing the same thing everywhere. Summation of area, summation of the peaks divided by length, or the number of peaks.
I think it is given giving different values, sir, when we are taking at bottom.
Okay. So if you take for this formula, if you're taking it here, it is giving different value.
Not for this, for that square profile.
For this, you are taking okay. So here, anyway, why you are okay? But we have every signature in that case, no? So you don't have to assume anything. You have every data to apply this formula. Suppose if they didn't give the area, then you should worry. But here, complete data is given, so you can just go by this formula.
So area of repeating pattern divided by its width.
Yes. Suppose
Okay,
if
sir.
they are not giving anything, then it's the best way to do is to take the center line so that the area above and below are equal and apply the formula.
Okay, sir.
Sir, in this 5 plus 5.
This one,
Yes, sir.
okay.
I am not understand quickly. Repeat once.
So this is summation of area. So this is the area 5 by 5 divided by total length 5 plus 5.
Total summation of areas.
Yes, there is no peak here, na? only one area is considered since there is no material here itself.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Uh, so we can go with this. Yeah.
2 plus or minus 0.02.
Okay. Did anyone get this value 0.015? Okay, nice. So don't be in a hurry. So this is they are given two times. So it will be into two. So the total two is you can easily get two. That is 22 minus 20. Then the tolerance is 0.01 plus 2 times 0.005. You'll end up with 0.02. So I got so this question can be linked with this. So there are some questions in which a cylindrical pin is coated with some type of thickness. So in that case, they might ask you what is the the size and the tolerance. So that question can be linked with this tolerance sink. Suppose if I have 0.01, okay, 0.001 mm thickness on this object. So what would be the L4? So this is the specimen. I'm just immersing in the solution so that I got a thickness of plus or minus 0.001 mm. So what would be L4 in that case?
Sir, can you repeat the question?
So this is the object we have. So there is a coating of thickness plus or minus 0.001 mm. So in that case, what is the value of L4?
So that time it will be final answer will be 2 plus or minus 0.021.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, it will be 022 because both side there will be coating.
Okay. Just wait, I think.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes. So everyone is getting same 2 plus or minus 0.022.
Sir, in this kind of questions, if means what they are going to do, they are giving whole dimension and then they are trying to ask the one of the missing parts
Yes,
tolerance.
yes, yes.
So in case of bilateral, we are just going adding all the tolerances.
Yes.
So means is there any trick to trap us?
No, that is the trick. In bilateral, we just add everything, all the tolerances.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, here like we are taking the maximum of L1 and we are subtracting the minimum
Yes,
of
yes,
L2.
yes. Okay. So we're getting everyone is getting same 2 plus or minus 0.022.
Yes.
Okay. I will get to this question later. You just solve.
Getting 2 plus minus 0.2, 0.02.
2 plus
2 plus minus 0.02 I got.
no, no. So that is fine. So now I have added one more part that I have coated this with a thickness of 0.001.
Okay, so this is an additional part.
Yes, yes. So in that case, what would be helpful?
Shall we quoted only on one side of consideration?
It's
It should give 2.0.01, I think so.
what is the value?
Minus 0.01.
Can you put
Consider
in
on.
chat? Can you put in chat? Your voice is breaking. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, can try this question.
So 13.34.
Yes, complete.
11.33.
Yeah. How much?
11.33.
Okay. Okay. So in this question, it's completely related to this geometry.
By
applying tan theta. Okay.
Uh, yes, yes. So here you got diameter of, okay. So this distance, total distance is 40 by 2, that is 20. This total distance is 10. So we'll have this as 10. And this height is 30. Okay, now they are asking you what is the diameter at z is equal to 0. The smaller diameter of hole at z is equal to 0. So for that, we will consider two triangles, that is this one and this one. Let this be x. So if you take this, or you can directly take this tan theta also.
Sir, 5 points are touched. What is it?
Uh, so if you consider this as a funnel, so that probe, whatever the probe it is, it will touch around from 5 points in order to get that size. Okay, it can be more than five also, so many also.
Yes. And like not compensated by the probe size is like the allowance for probes.
Yes, yes, exactly. The radius is not considered this for this probe. It is the center to center distance. Okay.
Yes.
So this is 1 by 3 you got. Similarly, if you take the other triangle, so you got 3.33. So the total height will be 20 minus 2 times. How much you are getting?
Sir, here actually the smallest word is like a bit confusing. So because we can find it, but we don't know whether it is smallest or largest.
The smaller diameter of the hole at z is equal to 0.
Yes.
So why you are confusing in it?
Because there is only one dimension and there is no inner or outer.
Yes, yes. So in this case, so there are so many ways to see this smaller diameter. So one is you already have 40, 20. So this will be the smaller of these three. The second one is, suppose if someone is doing with this probe, this 2 mm, if they are increasing this 2 mm in the calculation itself, they might end up with getting some 15.34, something like that. So they can see like the minimum will be 13.34, the center to center distance.
So can you please repeat?
So one thing is they are saying the smaller diameter. So I can take it as, so we already have 40 here, then 20 here, then of course the smaller diameter in this component is this one.
Yes, sir.
Then other ways to see is, suppose if you are considering this probe center to center distance. So this probe, now we are just calculating. Suppose this is the probe. Now we are just calculating this distance. That is 13.34. Suppose if you are including this probe radius also, then you will end up getting 3 4. Suppose I'm taking very hypothetical case such that it is touching here. It may not be the case. In that case, this will be the bigger diameter and this will be the smaller diameter for the same hole.
Yes.
We can see in the two ways. But here, they since it is not compensated, you don't have to worry about this probe. Okay. So in this question,
Means, sir,
yeah, yeah,
means are they asking without compensating?
yes, it is not compensated. So all the values is given without compensation. So of course, the final value will be without compensation only. Because this
Or
is this. Yeah.
I thought that the above value 20 mm and 40 mm are they have given without compensation, but they want the smaller diameter, means exact diameter from us.
Okay, it is not not explicitly mentioned in the question, so you don't have to worry because while measuring, you will follow only one method. Either you will include this compensation or you will exclude it. So so they had already mentioned that they already measured this five using 5 points and they already got the sizes. If they want to do with compensation, they have to modify these also. It is not like just add 2 to this value, you will get 22. It's not like that. You have to go with the same error everywhere. So this 20 is an error because you are not considering compensation, and you cannot add 2 directly because here I have mentioned it is we don't know whether it is contacting here or here. So exactly this getting this value. Okay, suppose if it is contacting here, you need to get this value. Suppose if it is getting contact here, you have to get this value. Okay, that's the error in measuring. So
Yes, understood.
that's why you can go without compensation. Okay. So in this question, so I have made an error because this coating should be a positive because I cannot remove the material, right? Whatever I can do, I just have to add here on both the sides. Okay. So that is why because here it is already it is 2 plus or minus 0.02. If I'm adding coating, then the value should be less than this one. The new value L prime 4 should be less than the previous value. Since I'm adding, this value will decrease the effective value. Okay. So in that case, this will be the correct one. I just thought, what if you combine these two questions? It might result in this type of questions. So I will discuss few more questions. So there might be questions combining this metal cutting as well as the surface measurement. Suppose we have a tool signature. Okay. So they have given a feed as F. They're asking what is CLA value. They just gave you this tool signature. You will get a value in expression in terms of F.
Sorry, here what to determine?
You need to find CLA value. Central
For
America.
workpiece.
Sorry?
For workpiece.
No, no, no. Yes, yes, of course, for a workpiece. Any answers?
Sir, F by 4 root 2.
Okay.
Sir, 4 root 2.
F by 4 root 2.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else?
So will it be 4 root 2, 2 root 2?
I'll wait 1 more minute, then I will discuss. So I have provided you the these metrology formulas or calculations in one PDF. You can just check. I suggest you to make one such that for every subject. Yes.
That,
Yes.
sir, actually, the link you have provided to us, actually, it's not working for me. I don't know why.
Uh, this recording links.
Metrology link, sir. I mean, G Drive link. Sir, is there any permission or else such that?
No, no. Anyone can with the link can access it.
So I kindly have the link once.
Can anyone share the link?
Actually, this,
Yeah, yeah.
actually, the day you said on that, after few days it worked, but since it is not working, I don't know.
Okay, okay. Okay, I will solve this question, then I will provide you the link. Okay. So if you remember this formula, okay, F by tan CS plus cot C. This is side cut edge angle and this is the end cut edge angle. Okay. So here I have given CS and C both are 45. H max will be F by 2. And then this CLA value is simply H max by 4. Okay. Any doubts? Okay. Just give me a minute. I will share that link with you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, like this unconventional machining we'll be doing next week, sir.
Yes, yes. This was the last class in this surface metrology and surface measurements.
Sir, we have 2 more weeks, sir.
I guess 2 more weeks we have. I think 1 more week. I think this is eighth session. If I'm not wrong, because you guys having this question, this exam coming up, so you should revise all the things. You can attend the class, but please revise. Okay. Can you check someone posted one link? Can you check whether it is working or not?
Yes, sir, it's working.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Thanks for attending. There. Carry on. If you have any doubts, you can ask.
Sir, material removal rate in case of turning, is it given by UP dV?
FTV. Yeah, feed depth and cutting velocity. Correct.
Sir,
Yes, yes.
sir, what is form factors?
Okay, yeah. Form factor. Uh, just so it is
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
yeah, yeah.
Hello,
Tell
sir.
me. Yes, yes.
Yeah, actually, I was facing internet issue that I
Your voice is
yes.
it's breaking continuously.
Okay.
You can put in chat. So this is what we call form factor. Suppose this we have a rectangle, and inside we have this profile, and this is completely metal. You can say this is the area, and this is the envelope area. Okay.
Sir, here the envelope area is the area which we consider.
Yes, the total area. This total area. Suppose if I take 3, 4, then this envelope area will be 3 into 4.
So it will be on the surface.
Yes, yes. The total area.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then we can close the session for today.
Sir,
Okay
could you
then.
please share the GDrive link? Because
Someone has already shared in the chat box. You can check.
actually, while I'm trying to check that link, actually, I automatically get logged out from that meeting.
Okay, you can check some. So, what browser are you using? Something to do with the browser.
Sir, is there all of the sessions are uploaded on that link?
Yes, yes. Everything is there in that link.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, could you share the drive link again? Because last time when I shared the link of some other session, some told that it was not accessible.
Yeah, actually,
Okay, okay.
I told you actually you said that on Rajat sir class. Actually, I don't know what's happening. Actually, most of the links are not working for me. So I thought that there might be some permission or security.
Okay, just a second. I will check this link.
The link which I sent, is it working for others now? The link which I
Yes.
sent.
Yes, it is working.
Yeah, it is working.
Yeah,
So
it is
one,
working for me.
yeah, one quick check you can do is just open an incognito mode and put the link and just search. If it is opening, then it will open for everyone. Okay, whoever is facing issues, just open an incognito window and just check this link. This link is actually working. Okay, if there is no questions, others can leave.
Sir, like regarding the center line average,
Yes, yes.
You just told that if only the maximum or the different distance between the maximum peak and minimum value, if that is only given, then it is by 4. So,
Yes, yes.
sir, which means RT is greater than RO, RA, which like last class we told that you told tell the order of which is larger, which is smaller,
Yes, yes,
RMS
yes.
thickness like that. Like comparing between the maximum peak and minimum valley and this one, central line average. So
Yes.
which means like the maximum height means here it means RT only, no? Sir?
Yes, yes. Max, H max. Yes, RT.
Yes, sir. Which means central line average is 1/4 of RT, no? Sir?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. And also, usually, you told that we if we like draw the reference plane in between, like if we have
Mhm.
the center of the areas, then we'll get the actual answer, sir.
Yes,
But
yes. Yeah.
when are the cases when we can draw like just find the total areas? Because it's a bit confusing, sir. Like when we can consider it when.
So that's the system. So we can follow. So I initially I have told you two types of systems, right? E system or M system. So in which one in one we use a ball in order to get the reference plane. So everything will be compared with the reference plane or the datum plane. So this is one datum plane, and this is if you roll a roller, this is one datum line. Anything peak or valley, you should compare with this bottom line only. So that's the system we follow. You can stick with this, and you can. So this how we draw this line is the area and above and below should be exactly equal. Then you can calculate.
Yes, sir. But generally, if the reference plane is not mentioned, sir,
So
and
in that
if it
case,
is looking symmetric, then we can add,
in
no, sir.
that case, you can stick to the this formula, the total area that they given.
Here we are drawing the reference plane at middle of the distance, sir.
Yes, yes. Suppose if you have in similar example I'm taking. Suppose in this case you're just taking the entire area by length, so there is no reference plane in this.
Yes, sir. Here all the areas are above only.
Yes, correct. In that case, you can stick to this formula.
Sir, but isn't it true that whenever we take the central line average, the area above must be equal to the area below? Like here, there is no area below, no, sir. So won't the reference plane shift towards the center of this height?
Okay, this is the reference. Yeah, of course you will get the reference, but in this case we are taking this as the datum, na? And this is the value that you get. But in this case, it's all depend. They're just playing with the formulas. So in this case, you can stick with this formula, and in this case, you can stick with this height formula. So no need to worry about the reference plane in that case, because they will provide you the reference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay then. Okay then. Thanks for attending.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.